Hi everyone, I'm Sally from the Larose Library, and today we're going to be doing glass etching. Hope you like this one. We're going to begin with an alcohol pad, which I like to put my hands inside of the glass. That way I could hold it a little better. And we're just going to clean the surface. Now we're going to put the stencil on the glass. I chose a fleur-de-lis. I cut this from my cutting machine. If you have access to a cutting machine, you could cut whatever design you want using a removable vinyl. You want to leave a little bit of extra around it, so when you put the ointment on, you have something that will catch the extra. If not, you could always put masking tape around it after you put it on the glass to catch any of that extra ointment if it spreads around, or if it's a thinner ointment that is a little runny, that it'll catch the excess. Once you put your stencil down, you want to make sure that all the inside edging on the design is laid flat. You want to make sure that there is no bubbles on the edges, and if you do, you want to make sure they're taken out, because any kind of little bubble will allow the cream to seep under it and it will etch that glass. It's okay if it's on the outside, because it's not going to be etching anything on the outside. Alright, so we're ready to put our etching cream on. I have some of the etching cream I'm using on a paintbrush, and we're just going to dab it on. You want to make sure it is thick, but it doesn't have to be overly. You just want to make sure all the surfaces are evenly covered. If you get close to the edging, if you wipe it with your fingers, just go wash your hands after you're done doing this, so your skin doesn't get irritated by the ointment itself. So I think I have everything evenly done. So now you just have to wait. It depends on the ointment you're using on how long you're going to leave it etching. We're going to leave this one for 10 minutes. Alright, we allowed our etching cream to sit on our glass for the allotted time. I went wash off the ointment when it was done, and it's fully dried now, because if it was wet, you wouldn't be able to see through this. You can see that it's frosted glass now. You want to inspect it before you do anything with your stencil to remove it, to make sure that there's no little spots that didn't etch. That means we probably had a fingerprint or a speck of oil or something that caused the cream not to etch where we wanted it to. That's not a problem. Just dab your paintbrush with your etching cream in the spots that's needed. Let it sit for the allotted time again. Rinse it, wash it off, or rinse it off, and then inspect it again. So you can do little touch-ups if you need to. So now we're ready to pull the stencil off. Now that our vinyl is off, I'm going to take another alcohol pad and wipe around it to make sure we got all the residuals of the vinyl, the glue, off of it. As you can see, everything came out perfect. All the edges are nice and sharp and shows a lot of detail. If you want to do something more, I took the same design, but I added a couple of small fleur-de-lis around the back in a pattern to give it something for the back of the glass. Sounds simple, huh? All I gotta do now is package it, and this makes for a great DIY gift. Hope you like this one. Have a good day.